worm and that, I think.
And we did this too, right?
I think we did that before. Maybe we did that one too. That was another one we built. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. What did you want to build?
I want to build the Is It Go Dragon. I want to build
Oh,
Firkraag.
sweet. I love it. So I'm very,
He
very
might
tempted.
honestly be my next commander to make, but I want to see how it looks first.
So, do you want to make it goaded or do you want to make it dragon tribal?
Goaded.
Okay.
Maybe just some good like we'll see. Like maybe some good dragons like I don't know, like Goldspan Dragon's never bad, you know? Like you could just play like good dragons, I guess, if there are ones
Yeah.
that are just generically good. Like maybe like Niv Mizzet, you know, like Peyrune.
I also love Imrith just because, like, I love dragons that attack, hit damage, and draw cards.
Well, yeah, let's get into that first, and then we
All
we
right.
could do that.
So it's Firkraag the Cunning Instigator.
No, I know that, but what are we naming him?
I'm trying to think. And it's a kind of going to go the bit of a goad mechanic, huh?
Yeah, but probably there's gonna be dragons still. Like eh, maybe even like a Masquid Nexus is viable to like make all the goad creatures or whatever we end up playing like also dragon. Like we have to see where it goes. But that was why I said we should remember that one creature that they showed because it looks pretty good in this if it's out or like if it's there. Uh
Hmm. Like that seems really good in that.
mhm. What do we want to call it?
Whew, man, I'm struggling with this one. It's gonna be called. You know what? It makes people angry, and it makes things attack. As an instigator. Man, my pun names are not great. I actually stayed home. Well, left work early today because felt really sick, and
Mhm.
I feel a little bit better. Uh, it's a weird thing going on. Like went through our house. Like my dad and my grandpa had it, and it was just
Mhm.
like for the morning. Uh, man, I'm blanking on a name though. Mm, Drago Sphere X. There you go. I don't know.
Shit's goaded.
Works for me.
I don't know if we could do the hold on.
Oh, do you like money sign?
Yeah. There we go. All right. So his name is Fur Craig. So apparently he's very strong out of the box too, but we're gonna have to look up Goad. Like,
Mm.
and then let me see if they have this one, Mave. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't because how do they spell it?
Yeah. Meve.
Oop. Yep, already. They're so quick, man.
Yeah.
And then I want Geode Grazer, and we're gonna make it work with the land base. Geode Rager, sorry. This dude, the landfall goad.
See, one of the cool thing I like about him, like he goads by dragons entering the battlefield too. So you could just play good dragons and
Spam.
get the goad effect. Because some of the goad effects can be a little bit iffy.
hmm just playing the best ones, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, bothersome Quasit is kind of cool. So goaded creatures your opponents control can't block. So if you goad multiple creatures
hmm
and that someone has to swing, those creatures can't block.
Seems good. Uh,
You got Vengeful Ancestor. And I think Disrupt Decorum is like the big one. That used to be like $10.
wait, what is it?
Disrupt Disrupt Decorum. It goads all creatures you don't control. Yeah.
What other good dragons should we play?
Well, like, I'm a big fan of Imrith, the Desert Doom, just because I like the card draw attached to him. I like Niv Mizzet.
Which one are you talking about?
It's sorry, it's Lym
Oh, Lym.
or Limrith. Sorry, or Imrith. I don't know if it's L or I. I guess it is I. Imrith, Desert's Doom.
Mhm. And then Niv Mizzet.
I like Scourge of Valkis. Maybe this is a Lozon Dragon's Legacy. That's that whenever you cast a dragon spell, it deals damage to its mana cost any target.
Well, I don't know. I think Scourge and that are more if like we're going fully focused dragons. Like if
Well,
we're
I
not.
mean, his go unless you're playing just the goad mechanic, like his other thing that makes him goad is by playing dragons. So I feel like a little bit of mix of both. Because even if you just
What
hit
was
like
that
3 or 4
dude's name?
dragons, Terror of the Peaks.
What was that dude's name? The one that you just said.
Oh, well, it's I gotta find him again. Unless you want to go less dragons and just more goad control.
Well, I mean, we could still play good dragons. Like we just got to pick which ones are the best in these colors that do stuff on their own. So probably, I don't want to pick them up, but Ancient Copper Dragon is probably good, and then the Ancient Silver Dragon.
Oh, actually, Udvaran Hellkite, because he's whenever a dragon enters. Whenever more dragons you control attack an opponent. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, it's whenever a dragon or more attacks.
It's still
So
good.
maybe we,
No. It's still fine because the commander is a dragon. I mean, so it's
because
gonna
that
just
just will
keep
make
making more.
more and more and more. What
See,
about Astral
honestly,
Dragon?
Astral Dragon.
It's the one that ETBs and you get 2 tokens that are copies of non-creature permanents. I don't know if that really matters for much, but
No, I don't think so. Just like more generic stuff like this. If there's just like good dragons in the colors. Because like I got Goldspan, which is good.
um,
Also, I'm gonna make my ramp and the land base work with Geode Rager, so that we can landfall well.
do you want any dragon reducers like Dragon Lord Servant or something, or Dragon Shaman?
I don't know. I don't know. We need to look into how much stuff goes.
Oh, what about Baelith? Okay, here's a cool one. I actually kind of like this.
At the beginning of your end
It
state, each
it's
player puts
Baeloth the Viridity Entertainer. He's from Baldur's Gate. It's a Bael.
What is it?
It's Bae Loth. Say there he is. Whenever goaded attacking or blocking creature dies, you create a treasure token.
Cool. Seems good. All right, so this merch. Hold on, let's look through this. Until end of turn. Until end of turn, gain control of target creature and it gains haste on tap and goad that creature. No. Bloodthirsty Blade. Attach Bloodthirsty Blade to target creature and opponent controls. Oh, this keeps goading things, right? What do we think about Bloodthirsty Blade?
That's oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
I mean, I like it because it can keep putting it on different things, I guess, and it like doesn't go away unless they kill it. Because you still control it, right? It just attaches it to it. Yeah, doesn't switch control. We saw
You know,
that.
what I realized about how his effects worded. It's whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature was had to attack. So there's cards that like Chaos Dragon that have to attack each turn if able, will still trigger his effect to just draw you a card. So it's the Chaos Dragon's
Oh,
Flying
definitely want to play
Haste,
that.
and so that way, like you don't have to go because it could be just your own things that have to attack too. can still trigger that bottom ability.
Oh, I think that there's something that came with the deck that makes everybody attack each turn. Hold on. Not that.
And also, territorial Hellkite attacks each turn, but he has to pick someone that he didn't attack the previous turn.
That's funny. That's actually kind of funny. That actually draws off of your own thing. So
Yeah,
Death
because of
Kiss,
how it's worded.
Beholder. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks one of your opponents, double its power until end of turn. Monstrosity for X when it becomes monstrosity. No. We saw that. We've seen this. When it attacks, you may go target creature defending player controls. Grenzo. Grenzo has to hit, though, is the problem.
Yeah. Like, what was that one? Whenever you he's black. Never mind, he's black red. I forgot.
Oh,
I'm so,
wait. Commander creatures you own have whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player. Go target creature that player controls. Terrible.
by
Until your
Instigator is
next
kind
turn,
of.
target creature an opponent controls can't be blocked. Goad that creature. Yeah, I kind of like that one.
I saw spectacular showdown. That one's a little bit that was a little bit iffy for me, but
I don't like. Okay, I saw somebody die because they gave double strike counters, and then it just became a 1v1.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't like the
I don't like
constant
it.
goading things.
No, I don't like the double strike. I think it's bad.
And there's some stuff in other colors we can't really play.
Wait, where are the auras?
We went past a bunch of them,
No, the
but they're like
impetus. The impetus
they're like,
is.
but like they go on an opponent's creature, and then they have that buff.
It didn't even show them though.
I was reading some of them.
Okay. Well. Oh.
They're also made this thing a equipped or enchanted creature has to attack each combat if it's able, because sometimes it's could still attack you with some of those things. There's Warmonger Hellkite. All creatures attack each combat if able.
There's this thing, Angler Turtle.
Your opponent control attack each. But the thing is, that doesn't stop them from attacking you. And that's the one thing I'm not worried about. Like must attack things is
Biden.
like
Creatures. Oh, Biden's pretty good, right? You get to draw off hitting, and then you can pay to creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. Biden seems good, right?
remember that it still could attack you, and we only get the effect
right.
if it hits our opponent.
I guess that's true.
But but then again, buying a Thassa and stuff like that might just be good in our deck if we're just playing, because we have to attack with dragons to get a bunch of these effects half the time. So maybe having like those combat damage draw effects could be kind of good.
No, not retreat. What's the
A coastal piracy, and then what was there's that new one, reconnaissance mission.
Wait, this creature can't block, and creatures your opponent control attack each combat if able. The pursued whale thing. I get an 8/8. They get a 1/1 that forces them to attack each turn.
I guess it depends how good we think that our
Creatures
blocking
are
ability could be at times.
probably not the worst in the universe, and I mean it is an 8/8. I guess them playing dragons is like the best way to go, other than like a couple cute goad things.
Because a lot of the other ones are just are a little like I don't like because they like linger forever, and then if it ever ends up getting into that 1v1 situation, like they have to attack you, and sometimes like maybe I don't want to have to deal with that.
Okay, so then probably running Dragon Tempest.
Oh yeah, I think that's just still just good regardless because we want to be able to hit.
What's the it's Dragon Champion?
Oh, what about the orb?
What's the ones that make them costless?
Oh, it's Dragon Speaker Shaman.
Dragon Speaker. And what's the other one?
A Dragon Lord Servant.
Ooh. This is most of the price right now. The two of these.
Yeah.
And we should play Herald's Horn too. Herald's Horn. And we'll definitely get we can get the dragon count up then, I guess.
What about the Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind? That's the one that gives them haste if you use the mana to cast a dragon. I like that because you want to be able to swing with them right away if you don't have Dragon Tempest.
Spell it.
Oh, it's CARNEL. There it is.
Yes. It's very good. And then Dragon's Horde.
Oh, love me some Dragon's Horde.
Vanquisher's Banner. We need more dragons. What's the one that makes treasures whenever a dragon enters? And should we just play like Lathless, I guess?
Oh, I love me some Lathless.
And then what's the extra combat ones? There's Lathless, and then
Scourge of the Throne.
What's the token one?
Uvar and Hellkite.
No. There's one that makes there's the new one that makes treasures whenever something comes in.
Oh, yeah. Genex, Astral Hunter.
What's the one that you pay mana get an extra combat? You pay 7?
Is it Hellkite Charger?
Sounds right.
Then but instead of going, what would like we run like an average amount of dragons, and then we just run like a pretty good like just control package to just like kind of keep our things safe. That's whenever dragons dealt damage. I kind of like that one. I think that was like the last good one I think I would like, except for maybe like a Thunderbreak regen. But Thunderbreak regen just seems as okay. It's like 3 damage. Who cares?
Wait, I gotta
Or
look
like
at,
or like Drakuseth.
Baldur's Gate. Oh, do we get Lizanne?
I don't think we did. What about Drakuseth? Where did we get her?
What's the... Oh, sorry. Urza's Incubator. Drakuseth?
That's like the Inferno Titan dragon.
Sarkon's Triumph. Any other good dragons? We're only at 24 creatures.
I don't think I actually want to go too much higher than that because it's less about entering and more about them attacking. And I kind of just want to run like a good protection package and like make sure like we get to keep doing what we want to do, and like make sure our commander stays in play.
Do we want...
I like Crucible of Fire just to make him a little bit bigger. But here's why I would start thinking about stuff like with like Counterspell and Arcane Denial and stuff along those lines.
Just 1 second. Oh, what's the Balefire Dragon?
Oh, that one's pretty good too.
Honestly, like Steel Hellkite in these colors.
I'm not sure that's also a Durgan.
I think we need it too. No, not shit. No, not that.
Wait, time for getting the best dragon, Shivan Dragon.
No.
Been printed a bazillion times, still good.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, a lot of our blue-red dragons deal with like heavy spell slinging type of stuff.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, but I haven't looked in a while. Do you know Shurikai, the Genesis engine, is now more played than Brago, King Eternal?
Shurkai? Which one is that
Yeah,
again?
that's the Genesis engine, the equipment, the equipment, the vehicle, dude.
Oh, as a Azurius. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to do Wayfarer's Bauble. Just to make the landfall work well. Myriad,
Oh yeah.
Landscape.
And did you get a Wayfarer's Bauble?
Passage.
Maybe just a Fabled, yeah, Fabled Passage.
This is probably a... Is this a Sphinx of the Second Sun deck?
I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, if we are attacking, it basically lets us untap all of our dragons and play defense with them, especially if we're goading things.
All right, so Definitely playing Glasspool Mimic. Seagate. Okay, so getting into interaction.
We are in our favorite colors for that too.
Disallow. Sublime Epiphany. Counterflux. Counterspell. Arcane Denial. Let's see how much it is now that Double Masters. Jesus.
What was it printed in Masters? I thought it wasn't. Oh no, it was.
Maybe maybe it's the last one, or maybe that was the new one.
No, because it wasn't that. It was that was Thousand Year Storm.
And resculpt. Reality shift. Vandal blast.
Oh, I have been slowly becoming more popular, more of a fan of Wash Away as a counterspell. Because it's the 3 mana generic counterspell, or 1 mana for a spell that wasn't cast from its owner's hand, or AKA 1 mana counter commander. So it's like a generic counterspell with a little bit more reach. Well, not a little bit of reach, well, it gets a little bit more conditional at times, but 3 mana counterspell is 3 mana counterspell. Do you have Disallow? Yeah. What about Archmage's Charm?
Could do that.
Or is that a little harder to hit with our colors?
No.
I think it's like the hardest to hit, but
maybe like Mystic Confluence.
oh yeah, I like Confluence.
We could probably make Mystic Sanctuary work. Mystic Sanctuary. How much is? Hold on, let me. Should be cheaper, right?
Cheaper,
Wow.
quote unquote.
Well, I mean, I'll still put it in there. I mean,
it's the
it's $23.
decently.
It's $20. I mean,
yeah. Remember when they were like 60 and 80 and 90? Yo, Tom, want to hear something really funny? I didn't think about this. What you could do? Cryptic command for a really funny interaction. So our opponent's like goated creatures go to attack. If an opponent has a bunch of things to block, you go, okay, I'm going to cast Cryptic Command, tap all creatures your opponent's control, because all creatures your opponent's control, draw a card. So you could have a fun instance where, like, if there's like 3 things goaded, that you could actually make them make sure they get through by using that. And then also just has its other value because it's Cryptic Command.
Okay, so.
What's our favorite?
Gilded Lotus. I think this is a Nyx Lotus deck because we're like majority red, right? And Nykthos.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's good. If our commander is, I mean, it still ends up just being like a mana rock for 1 to 2. I mean, it gets worse the less things are in play, but like, oh my god, Nykthos, please stop. Yo, Tom, do you want to be busted or expressive iteration? Card's good, I've heard.
Expressive iteration?
Oh, we don't have really. Do we add like draw stuff? Or I guess our commander's going to draw for us. So I guess we don't really need that.
Well, the thing is, it's probably still good to have some draw. Like, I mean, if we're going to be spikes about it, we could just play Rhystic Study. I mean.
Well, that's why I was mentioning like just the cheaper one, but we could go that way.
I mean, if I'm putting Scalding Tarn and like Prismatic Vista, I think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm not playing all the fetches. Like I'm doing Terramorphic and Evolving, and like some of the fair ones. But uh, do we want to play any Recursion? Like for okay, we definitely need more ramp though. So I put Gilded. I put that. We need Soul Ring. Soul Ring.
So we got, is it Signet?
Arcane Signet first, and then we'll do Is It Signet? Oh,
Oh, Decanter of Endless Water.
son
Because again, though, those hard colored, at times, sometimes you just want to have that. There's also Sky Diamond and Fire Diamond if you want to go that route.
well, the Talisman first because it's a cheap one. Talisman. Create is it?
Yeah, creativity.
And then are there any better ones for us?
I mean, we could still just run Thought Vessel. Did you get that one?
And then
Wow, look at Thought Vessel's price already. I mean, it's just because that's from the Commander deck. The other ones are probably cheaper. I mean, we could also just chance a Felwar Stone just because maybe someone at the table's playing blue or red.
I'm not big on Felwar Stone, and I think 2-color it's a little risky.
I guess we have the Dragon's Horde too.
Yeah, we have that. Yes. Is there no other dragon cards we should be doing? Is the blue Dragon Orb bad from the new set?
I forgot what
Oh
that one
wait,
does.
isn't there the one that you like to play that like filters mana and sacks to like get a dragon, right? What is that one called?
Isn't that Orb of Dragonkind?
It's like a signet, right?
Yeah.
This one.
So the blue one is Scry too. If you cast a dragon with it.
I guess the only problem with this is it's only dragon mana. I don't think we really need that. I just want everything to tap for everything. We're gonna need a
Okay, Tom, hear me out. We play Time Twister.
Why?
Sounds good.
Why?
I don't know.
Volcanic Island? It's asking.
Yeah, we'll make it really budget.
Dude, this fucking bullshit. And also because I put this in, these two are a decent amount, and then everything else is not that bad. I think I don't own this, but I know I own the Vanquisher's banner.
Oh, you want to run Urza's Incubator with how popular dragons are?
It's fine. It's fine. Really. Like this color needs it. Like we're not green. We need it. We need the extra making things cost too less. I put Seagate Restoration and Glasspool. Is there any other we want to play?
I mean, I like Valakut Awakening.
Okay.
Oh, you got the command tower in there, correct?
Well, we're getting into lands now, so.
Okay.
Command tower, steam vents, training center.
Shivan Reef. Storm Carved Coast is our the slow land. Do you think we could play a Sulphur Falls? And we are only 2-color, but I guess it depends how many basics we have after that. But we do have a lot of things that tutor basics into play for us because we want to get the landfalls.
So it's probably fine.
So I think it might actually be worth playing because also we don't have as many great duels in these colors.
I'm cool with them in the pathways and 2-color decks. So.
Oh, Tom. I was gonna say, what about a Cavern of Souls? But it's still really expensive.
Well, I mean, if we're okay, yeah, we could do that.
You want to run the
then
pathway?
is in Castle Embrith. No, it's just Pulse and Pulse. I thought it was Haste.
No.
What's the name of the pathway?
It's a river glide pathway. I kind of don't want to run a Scryland in here.
No, yeah, we don't need it. Okay. The rest are probably basics.
Yeah.
Unless we want to play, the Dragonland that can like sack to get a dragon from the graveyard.
Was it that crap.
I know Ugin's on the art.
It's also, what about Desolate Lighthouse? It's just like a. Oh, it's Haven of the Spirit Dragon.
Okay. All right, and then the rest I want to do basics. So we're at 23.
Oh, Tom, we forgot about Path of Ancestry.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to play that. Okay, and the rest are gonna be basics. So it's mostly red. It's like kind of like still mostly red.
Yeah, I do think red will be our more important color because of what plays our dragons. Blue is like our backup protection stuff.
Okay.
I like how this is a 2 sorcery deck because Seagate's a land.
Yeah. Well.
Hmm?
We could probably cut a counter spell. Which one's the worst one though?
Oh, wait, how many do we have to cut?
4.
That's not too
We're
bad.
pretty close, yeah. But I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a little much.
We could take away the wash away. I think it's the one that does the least amount of other stuff for mana cost. Because Counterspell, Arcane Denial still draw you cards. Counterflux could hit more things potentially, or it's just a generic Counterspell. Disallow is bonkers.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like everything else, honestly. We can.
I guess wash away is probably better in like a single cut mono blue where you maybe want to find a few more counters.
Okay, so 3 more cuts. Let's think about this. These seem good. We want all the draws. Any of the dragons bad? Let's go through. So this one has to stay. This is gonna be insane in this deck. Absolutely bonkers. Because the goading. That's cards cheating. I like this because the random thing, so we get to draw a card off of it, and it's a 4-drop 6/5.
With haste.
Yes, that we get to draw because of how our commanders worded. I think we kind of need this to have a little interaction. I think this is fine. Like to have just like a constant way to kill something. Also, funny fact, we could bring it back with Academy Ruins.
Just like we could bring back our mana ramp. Things like
Burnished Heart. Yeah, that and Wayfarer's Bauble.
How many things are ramp do we run? Let's go through it. So we have 2 in our creatures. 2.
1. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
and we have
15.
2 creatures, so we have 15. That's still pretty high.
Yeah.
Like even in green, when we have land ramp, we usually don't run that many. Unless it's like a dedicated landfall deck. I like keeping the land ones entering. What if we take out the Fire Diamond, the 2 tapped ones? Sky Diamond and Fire Diamond. They're restricted on their colors and they enter tapped, so we can't use them right away. At least the other ones enter untapped or have better impact right away.
And then we can look through the creatures.
Yeah, so
This thing's fine. This is good. This is good. This is good. Seems like it's gonna be good. I mean, yeah, it seems good. I mean, it works with dragons. Seems good. Seems good. Seems good. I mean, the thing is it's probably gonna be hard to cut anything. They're all just good. We're probably not cutting any of it. Oh, I want to get the new art.
What if we cut the one that makes dragons only cost one less, and we keep the both 2 cost reductions and the Herald's Horn?
Well, considering we're not a green deck, maybe we have to keep all of them.
Like our curve isn't that high. I like the one that costs 2, makes them cost 2 less, because things can't, like, there's very few that only have 1 man. There's no, like, very few of them, except I think one of them has
Yeah,
only 1.
actually, hold on. We're mostly 6, and then we have 2 of them, 3 of them that are 7 or 8. 1, 2, yeah, 3. And then we're mostly in the 6 range. That would leave us with 3 mana reducers. Okay, where's the... So cut this one?
Yeah. Because I like the double reduction, because only there's only 1 dragon, I think, that doesn't get affected by the double reduction, and it's a 3-drop, so it doesn't really need to be reduced.
Alright, let's do this.
Lathless doesn't exist. Oh, if you move Lathless, she'll probably delete herself.